It's yours truly, Lamont Priest, back at it again with the very first episode of Priesthood for 2020. Happy New Year, y'all. We made it. We made it through another year.
Congratulations!
This episode, we're gonna see my buddy's reaction of a song that I wrote about him, which he had no idea about. You're gonna see his reaction and some of his family and friends and his wife-to-be. I told my buddy Chris, yo, I wrote this new song, it's just celebrating the new year. And when I first heard this beat, super chill beat, lo-fi hip hop, I heard the beat, start writing to it. Initially, it was just a freestyle. As I just started freestyle, I kind of shout out to my homie Chris because he's been with his girl 10 plus years and he finally proposed to her. Kathy, you a real one. You found a real one. Stay awesome. He proposed to his wife-to-be, his fiance. So I decided to write a couple bars about that, and the rest of the song kind of steer in that direction. And it came out really dope. I'm super proud of it. And I was just being real. I was just kind of talking about the times I lived with him and my experience, which was just good vibes all day, all night long. And the song came out really dope. They both had no idea that I was going to give them a shout out in this song. So I just told Chris, hey, yo, I just wrote this dope track. I want you to play it after midnight because it's just a New Year's celebration. I wanted to get his reaction on my camera, show it to the world. So yeah, the moment you've been waiting for, let's check out my homie Christian's reaction to my song, Happy New Year / Day One.
The year 365, I hope this one is better than the last one. Praying that family and friends get to know God's son. All those bad vibes from last year, they're getting buried. Congratulations, Christian, Kathy, yo, you get the married. 10 plus years, yo, that is beautiful. When I didn't have a home, Chris, you took me in. Because of that, I called you family rather than a friend. You step outside to go and get some fresh air. I step out there, man, the smoke everywhere. Then you said let's freestyle, let's spit some rhymes. Then you play the same beat like every time. Now you doing Texas, and you doing mine. Look at your life, homeboy, yo, you doing fine. Yeah, you doing fine. You a real one of a kind. You're my day one. You're my day one. You've been there for me since day one. You're my day one. You're my day one. You've been there for me since day one. Happy New Year, yeah. Happy New Year. They still here, and all the fake ones, they just disappear. Like a blessing in the sky, think about it, yeah. We ain't stressing, no, we having fun. Put up your ones up on your day one. No, we ain't stressing, no, we having fun. Put your ones up for your day ones. For your day ones, for your day ones. Who was there for you since day one? For your day one, for your day one. Who was there for you since day one? Happy New Year, 2020. New year, new me.
For all those who are watching, everybody likes to celebrate on New Year's Eve. What I decided to do this year, what I did last year, was to hang out with my buddy Christian, who's been a long time good friend, good, dope homie. I've been knowing him since middle school to now. We have 20 plus years of friendship underneath our belt, just loyalty. Christian was a dude that I kind of just grew up playing ball. Basketball was one of my first loves, and I just remember playing with the homies after school. Then after school, we would just go to Chris' house. He had a basketball court, and then we had to get the snacks afterwards, Hawaiian rolls. They were so delicious, and I always had a couple, Christian's always been my longtime day one. Anytime I hit him up with a question, hit him up with a text, he's really quick to respond, but he's really been a loyal friend to me over the years. There was a time where I was living with my grandmother and things weren't going so well. Cops raided the place, took some family members to jail, and it was just like a very tough time. I swear I got kicked out of like 2 or 3 different apartments. One time I was with my mother and her boyfriend, went to an apartment building, didn't quite work out, probably stayed there for like a month. And I was like, why are we leaving so early? Mom's like, yeah, the owner or the manager, they call us the N-word, so we bounce, we out. Yeah, it was a tough year that year, and I didn't really have a place to really go. I just hit up my buddy Chris, like, hey, you know, is it cool if I stay at your place just for a couple weeks to get on my feet? And I kid you not, a couple weeks turned into a couple months, and I didn't think it would take that long. But like, he took me in, his family was just like my family. The whole Varese, I can't thank you enough for all the love and support that you have given to me. You have blessed me so well. I just want to give you guys a shout out. You guys are amazing. From his brother, Francis, and his sister, Kathy. For those who don't know, my buddy Christian, he's Filipino. And for those who don't know, when it comes to New Year's Eve, Filipinos knows how to party. Yes, it's just tons of food. Obviously there was drinks. I'm not much of a drinker. For those who know me personally, I drink occasionally. Food, drinks, and we played a lot of games. Last year we did little prizes, but this year it was just bragging rights. And I'm proud to say, out of the 4 games I play, my partner Jenna and myself, we were 3-1. We were winning all night that night. We were just winning. We weren't really losing. We lost one. It was my fault, my bad. Shout outs to the homie Jenna. The dream team. And another thing that they do that I've never seen anyone else do was they blow up all these balloons. There's like well over 100 balloons that's just filling the floor of the living room, the kitchen, just everywhere you go, you know. Balloons are occupying the floor. And right before midnight, they give you this needle. And once midnight comes, you pop these balloons. And what is inside these balloons? Well, money, guacamole, that cheddar cheese. Obviously, everybody's waiting till midnight. You're hearing everyone's just popping all these balloons, and there's money. There's $1, $5, $10. I even overheard my buddy Chris saying there was a $100 bill in my. Last year there was a lot of little kids, and me being a fairly big guy, I didn't want to like be pushing kids all over the way just for a $1 bill. It's just not a good look, you know? But this year for 2020, there wasn't that many little kids. At least the little kids grew up. So I was a little bit more aggressive. Last year I collected $10. This year I doubled that and got $20. Holla at your boy. Gas money all day. Dang, Chris, you make it. Dang, dropping bills. How many racks is that? How many racks?
100 racks.
100 racks.
Ooh.
It's drizzling. It's drizzling. Oh, damn, my singles are wet now. It's a slight chance of rain.
2020, we're making money out here. We're making money out here. We're making money out here. That's the video. That's all I got as of right now. I hope you guys liked it. It was an amazing time spending with close friends that my homie Chris is like a brother to me. Like I said, I don't really call him a friend. He's family. So I just want to say, Chris, you've been my day one. You've been real. You always been there for me, and I'm just super happy that you and Kathy are getting married. I can't wait to turn up on the wedding. It's gonna be so much fun, and you've been a big blessing in my life. And I want you to know, and everyone who's watching to know, you a real one. You my day one, and love you, bro. I mean that with all my heart. Just want to say thanks for being a homie and for your loyalty. Let's have 20 plus more years of friendship till we're super old And the very first time I ever wrote my first rap was with my homie Chris. So we have a lot of history, you know. How many people can say I was with Lamont Priest when he wrote his first rap? You could tell your kids that. That's a dope story to tell. And like I said, when he would go outside with his brother-in-law or his brother to get some fresh air, believe it or not, I never smoked weed in my life. It just never was that appealing for me to try it. Hookah, yeah, but never smoked weed. Not judging for those who do, because obviously it's legal. But after they would do their fresh air routine, they'll come back. Chris is like, yeah, let's kick some freestyle, let's spit some bars. And it was always the same instrumental. Always so consistent. So I had to mention that in the song because that was real. And I think the best part was just getting everyone's reaction. You know, certain lines had people just laughing, just cracking up. And it was just an awesome night, you know, from start to finish. To be able to play that song in front of his friends and family, that was a big blessing because like the vibes were just so good that night and it was amazing. And it was a blessing just to share my love and my talent, you know, with a close friend of mine. So yeah, it was an awesome night and I'm glad I got a little bit on camera. And Kathy was looking at Chris, is like, oh, Chris is gonna cry. But man, that was a real moment for me. And I hope you guys liked it. I know Chris and Kathy, I know y'all, I know do like it. I loved it. It's crazy to write a song and to be told, yo, I got that song on repeat, you know. I memorize all the lyrics. I mean, as a lyricist, like I take time and dedication in writing each song. And I always want to outdo myself every song I write, every new song that I create. So to have someone saying, I was just feeling your song, to have it on repeat and I'm memorizing your lyrics, that means a lot for me. So I'm glad you like it, Kathy, because I enjoyed writing it. So my name is Lamont Priest. You've been watching The Priest 2. And if this is your first time, I'm a lyricist, a MC. I'm a spoken word poet, rapper, filmmaker, and on this channel, you will see my lyrical shenanigans. So if you liked it, please subscribe and like, and follow your boy on Instagram. I did this cool little video on Instagram, kind of like a short little video about, you know, New Year's Eve. So check it out, follow me so you can see the video. And if you've seen the video, like it, leave a comment. Let me know what was your best part, all right? So 2020, let this be the best years of our lives, real talk. Keep it righteous, put God first, and holla at your boy. I'm Lamont Priest. You've been watching The Priest 2. I'll catch y'all in the next episode, the next video.